California is Amazon's latest battleground over collecting state sales tax. Now, the world's biggest online retailer is threatening to cut ties with 10,000 affiliates here in California in response to the state's move to force online retailers to charge sales tax. Just last month, Amazon threatened to close a distribution site in Texas when that state sent a bill for almost $270 million in tax to Amazon. Not charging sales tax, of course, gives Amazon a big edge over competitors, and bricks and mortar competitors in particular. State Democratic Assemblywoman Nancy Skinner, a leading California advocate in the effort to collect online sales tax. She joins us from Sacramento. Thank you so much for joining us, Assemblywoman Skinner. So what's the notion here about Amazon? And when you look at these guys not paying taxes, what are you trying to do here other than raise capital?
Well, my real interest is to create a level playing field for all the California businesses that are playing by the rules and who are being put at an extreme competitive disadvantage by Amazon's actions. I can get into the detail of it.
Well, we'll let you get to that. But Rhode Island actually did this and brought in less tax revenue because Amazon cut off the affiliates, which meant residents paid lower income taxes. What do you think? What makes you think California is going to be any different?
All right, so Amazon did cut their affiliate program in Rhode Island, but New York State, that my law is patterned after New York State's law, which has also been upheld by the courts now. Amazon is collecting the sales tax just like every other online retailer. So let's put this in a perspective. You've got 10 of the largest online retailers in California. So we're talking Target, Walmart, Best Buy, lots of others, Home Depot. They're all online retailers. 9 out of the 10 of them collect and remit the sales tax to California. Only one doesn't. That's Amazon. But in New York, once this law passed, Amazon is collecting the sales tax and they're turning it over to New York. Now, they're doing this thread of affiliates, but they did not remove their affiliates from New York. So I'm hopeful that given how large of a market California is, they won't. But, if they choose to be a bully, we've got lots of retailers, Barnes & Noble, Target, Walmart, who are inviting the Amazon affiliates to come on over to their affiliate program because lots of other retailers have affiliate programs. Amazon's not the only one. So affiliates, you're welcome. If Amazon decides to be a bully, you're welcome to join somebody else.
Is this really about Amazon, or are there other companies that concern you and that may also be in your sights?
Well, what it to me is really about is we've got the only circumstance where the sales tax remittance, the responsibility is on the buyer versus the seller, is in this little loophole in the law. And so all of a sudden you've got not only the unfair disadvantage to all your businesses, whether they're mom and pop sporting goods or a camera store or a big box retailer, you could put them at a big disadvantage. But not only that, you're putting the onus on the state to spend lots of money going after individuals to collect some sales tax on their purchases. Well, that's not a very efficient mechanism. So this is really about e-fairness. And that's really what
Let me get a quick question here before, because we're going to run out of time. But are you going to wait for a federal law to come, because that may be in the works, or is California going to get this done facing such a big budget crisis as we do seemingly every month here in the state?
Well, I hope we move forward, and it's, again, not so much for the revenue that we'll get, but because, we've had to raise sales tax in California to deal with our crisis. And so our businesses, they're collecting a higher sales tax, but they're being undercut. Amazon's providing a 10% discount, basically, from the other businesses. So it's really to be fair and to show our California businesses that we're not just hanging them out there to dry.
All right, thanks a lot. California Assemblywoman Nancy Skinner, really appreciate her coming by.